back out today. We're coming off the scrimmage. It's kind of the last day where there's it's kind of a mixed part of it. We did get a little introduction into Georgia Tech, there at the end of practice, but try to keep a lot of speed on speed today. You see guys work to make some of the corrections and improvements from the scrimmage the other day. Be able to go back and look at the scrimmage. Got what I wanted out of it. Got a chance to see some of the younger guys. Thought some guys really are continuing to push, trying to emerge and find opportunity, find a role with the opportunity. I really like our young group of players that we have. Some of them are still trying to figure it out just a little bit, just the overall communication, execution, still diving into the playbooks so they can go out there and play as fast as they possibly can. But I thought it was good work, and what I talked about after the scrimmage was pretty on point with the execution, the back and forth there. Both sides had an opportunity to respond, and I thought it was a good work day. Today, I thought the defense did a really good job, and they were flying around. I thought I saw some communication. I like what I saw in the linebacker group. Kevin Knowles had a couple outstanding plays. Had a couple interceptions today. Offense working the 2-minute, trying some putting them in a couple different situations, formations, different things alignment wise. But it's all about coming out here and being able to execute. And that's one of the things I challenge guys with is every day you come out, it's got to be your absolute best. And it doesn't mean there won't be mistakes that are made. But really, it's a push for improvement, a push for that growth, and obviously trying to take advantage of the opportunity to go get better. But I thought we got good work in today.
Questions? What stood out about Kevin with his journey to get to this point? What kind of role can he have for you guys this season?
Kevin obviously came in, started as a true freshman. Played a lot there at the nickel position. Last year he moved around in the secondary. He played more in safety last year. Started with Jarian being able to kind of take over that position. Thought that was going to be a good move for this past season. Obviously going into this year, the ability to get him back at nickel, he's done a really good job. And I think you can see the experience and the confidence, the work that he's put in. He's doing a really good job in coverage, as well as in his fits. So I like the work he had. He had a great pick in the scrimmage. He's had three in the last couple of days, which is good to see as we're getting close to the game day. But I like what I'm seeing from him.
When you look at Georgia Tech and the challenges they present offensively, obviously they had a really strong the way they played, especially in the second half last season. How difficult a challenge do you expect from them offensively?
I think it's one of the better offenses in the league and probably in the country. They return a lot of guys. Up front, I think they do a good job. They got very explosive skill position players, guys that are really fast. They're tough to tackle. Running back was outstanding, over 1,000 yards. I think it was over 6 yards a carry last year. Quarterback makes everything go. Haynes is a really good player. You saw his confidence grow as the season continued to go on. And I think they do a good job of putting those guys in a position to be able to make plays. And he's going to be involved in the run game.
comes to DJ, do you guys want to just know what's a manageable amount of stuff to put on his plate, or do you want him to be able to manage everything that you guys want to do day one?
Obviously, we went through fall camp, and it was a big menu. And as we get into a game plan, that's gonna we're gonna tighten that up just for for all things. For process, there's you can only call so many plays, but we've got a good menu to be able to pull from. And obviously some of the things that he's been very productive with is where we're gonna live. And the good thing is he's been really good through this fall camp. So I think we'll be able to have a wide variety of things that we can do. Definitely excited about the things I've seen from him. The 14 practices that we've been able to have. Obviously we've been able to move forward here and get into more of the game plan.
And then after 2 scrimmages now, do you have like maybe a good sense of how valuable or how you'll be able to really use the in-helmet communication to give you guys
and plus being able to do that throughout the spring. We had it it's 5 times and we do use it every day. So that's all going to be part of it, making sure that we're as efficient as we can be, and also getting the quality of information during that period of time and not be overwhelming.
Off subject here, family coach James Posey, first year. I'm not sure you got a chance to meet him. What are your thoughts about?
I'm excited for Coach Posey. I mean, obviously, he's a guy that a lot of respect for. He's been around the program a lot of his past 20 years. I was happy when he got the opportunity. A man that I respect. He does it the right way. Excited for what he's going to be able to continue to build upon there at FSU, and we're excited for the opportunity he's got.
I think you talked about it a little bit in the spring, but just the continuity on your strength staff, how important that's been, and that whole group's been here since you've been here. What does that do for you guys?
Well, I mean, it's great for the staff as one, but it's also just for the players. The consistency of the voice, the expectation. These guys that know the players and they've watched the development, they've watched the growth. The way that they're able to execute a plan and to be able to work with and off of each other. And seeing those guys grow, because each of them have their areas of leadership that they have and the ownership within the program. But just seeing the way that they approach the work on a daily basis, and how much our players respect them, and I think that there's been a trust that's been built through the experiences, whether it's the conditioning, whether it's just strength and development, all the things that we ask these guys to do, because we do push, but they know the voice, and they know the people that they know what they're talking about, and they've seen the results.
Thanks.